Good morning. We are about to enter the Security Council to once again discuss the humanitarian situation in Gaza. Yet there is hardly a mention of the hostages, our people, still held captive in the most brutal conditions imaginable. The 6 hostages executed in cold blood, whose faces you all saw, were kept in a tunnel whose entrance was hidden beneath a child's bedroom. Israel's humanitarian efforts have been unparalleled. We will speak about it in a few minutes in the Security Council. We have facilitated over 1 million tons of aid, including 800,000 tons of food aid alone. We have made it clear that we are more than willing to work with cooperative agencies, those who are willing to cooperate. However, we must draw a line. UNRWA-Gaza has become nothing more than a cartel, fostering hatred and prolonging misery in Gaza. In July, we provided hundreds of names and IDs of terrorist operatives employed by UNRWA. Yet, unfortunately, some here in this building continue to fund this organization as if it were neutral. Let me be clear this morning. UNRWA cannot be part of the solution. They are part of the problem. In our strike last Wednesday, we eliminated several terrorists operating within a building which was once a school. We were then accused by many of killing local UNRWA workers. So what we did, we requested that the agency provide further details, yet they have failed to do so. In the meantime, we have confirmed the terrorists eliminated in the strike. And you can see here the names and pictures of those terrorists. As you can see, they include Muhammad Adnan Abu Zayad, Yasser Ibrahim Abu Sharar, and Ayad Matar. Each of these terrorists were Hamas military operatives. They had a day job and a night job. Each of them was employed by UNRWA. Abu Zaid was responsible for launching rockets into Israel and previously served in Hamas's naval force. Abu Sarar was a Hamas terrorist operative and activist in the Nuseirat committee. Matar was also a terrorist operative for Hamas. How long will the UN continue to bury its head in the sand? How long will it ignore the fact that UNRWA-Gaza has become a front for Hamas terrorists? To call these murderers aid workers is an insult to their victims and a slap in the face of real humanitarian workers who are working in Gaza. Israel will continue to work with those NGOs who are focused on their professional humanitarian efforts and are not involved in activism and terrorism against Israel. Thank you.
Sorry, Ambassador. Do you think there's a communication problem between Israel and the UN? Because obviously, you just said in July you provided a list of 100 names that might be terrorists hired by UNRWA. Yet UN said they are not aware of that. They saw the report, but they did not receive it. And also, last week, we heard the spokesperson repeatedly said we're not aware that Israel IDF has asked us to provide the names. Do you think there's a communication problem? And during the upcoming UNGA, will Prime Minister Netanyahu meet with the Secretary General Antonio Guterres? Thank you.
So first, I don't think there's a communication problem because we communicate. I'm here to engage, to meet, to discuss, but sometimes it's very easy to blame Israel, like many high officials in this building did last Wednesday about the attack that I just showed the names of those terrorists. But once we provide the details, no one is retracting, no one is apologizing, and that's what we expect, to have a dialogue, and we will provide answers for every question. I think we have to ask UNRWA why they haven't got back to us regarding those guys that they are paying them every month. Regarding your second question, the Prime Minister is scheduled to arrive for the General Assembly. We haven't finalized the schedule yet. You know, the situation in Israel is very tense, and I believe he will come in, and then we will work his meeting schedule. very much.